Hi guys, it's your girl Ray Love. Welcome back to my channel. This video is going to be like kind of something I did before. I've talked about a scary dream that I had in the previous video, and I just wanted to do one that I just had last night, which is it's a really creepy kind of dream. I don't understand why I had this dream. I have like an idea, but this video is probably going to be long enough, so I don't want to make it even longer explaining why I think I had the dream. But if you want me to do a separate video on what I think this dream was meant for, then just let me know down below. You know, you can leave a comment down below and just let me know if you want to know what I think about this dream. So without further ado, let's get started. If I haven't mentioned before, yes, this video is kind of creepy, it's kind of scary, so as soon as I woke up this morning, I wrote it down, and I'm going to try to read it as fast as possible so this video won't be too long. And yeah, so if you see me looking down, it's because I wrote down what happened, and I will just be reading what happened. So here it goes, and I'm going to read exactly what I said, so. This has to be one of my most scariest dreams that I've ever had. It was just a normal day, except my family and I were living in a different home that we live in than we live in now. At different moments of the day, I would check my phone and get on Facebook like I normally do. I kept seeing this post that says the truth about God and what we have to do to get Him to love us. But I just never clicked on the post to read it. I thought it was just a post stating how we have to live right by God, etc., in order for Him to love us. The dream goes on, and my family decides to go to the store. I decided I wanted to stay back. So they left, and I'm watching a weird cartoon of kids and how something was trying to kill them. All of a sudden, the TV freezes, so I decided to check my Facebook once again, and this time the link was all over Facebook. People were sharing it like crazy, but were saying negative things like, if this is what we have to do, then I dislike God. They were actually saying things that were worse than that, but I don't feel comfortable saying those things, to be so honest, so I'm not going to say it. In shock and out of curiosity, I clicked on the link, and I was reading everything in disbelief. At this point, everything I'm reading is playing out right in front of me like it's a movie. And at the very last sentence, it says, if you want God to love you, then you must die. But those last three words was spoken in such an evil way, like as if a demon would have said it in a movie. Then some man opened this hole in the ground, and I'm still reading the link, but it's like it's playing like a movie. So I see some man open this like hole in the ground, sorry about that, and there lies a man burning there, and the guy who opened the burning pit smiles, and the man who was in that burning pit was dead. So, immediately after, I appeared in a different room in a house with my cousins when my aunt's husband comes in with some toys for us, which I don't really play with toys now, you know, I'm much older, so for that to happen in my dream, I thought that was kind of weird. So, my aunt's husband walks to the back of the room, and all of a sudden, my two cousins disappear as I'm looking at the toys, and I don't know what happened to them. And as I turned around, my aunt's husband, now dressed in all black, was the man who was smiling that had opened that burning pit when I was reading the Facebook post. He began screaming and running towards me, and I ran into a room and closed the door. I kept feeling a presence, and I knew it wanted to kill me, like the Facebook post was stating. I texted my aunt explaining to her the Facebook post, remembering that they went to the store, and now something was trying to kill me in order for God to love me, but this was something evil, not something good. All of a sudden, I'm outside of the room looking for anyone in my family that's inside the house, but no one was there, it was only me. I heard a loud noise and I'm panicking, looking around till I noticed it was my phone ringing. My aunt was calling. I answered and she says, "Is someone trying to kill you?" Crying, I said yes. But before I had any chance to explain, she told me to go unlock the door for my cousin because he was coming up. I was so happy that someone was finally here that I began searching for the front door to find my cousin already inside the house. So I'm trying to explain to him what's happening, and he's staring directly into my eyes. And he begins to walk down the stairs, still looking into my eyes, and he just vanishes into thin air. At this point, I don't know who's real or not. I don't even think the phone call I had with my aunt was real. So I'm crying. I turn around and again I see that man standing in the dark corner of the room with that smirk stretched across his face. I began to run and he was chasing me. I found the bathroom where I closed and locked the door and found my grandmother in there running her a bath. I was so scared because I didn't know if she was real or not, and again she was staring directly into my eyes. She was talking constantly, but I didn't understand what she was saying, even though she was speaking English and clear, not clear, but loudly for me to hear her, but I didn't know what she was saying. All of a sudden, that man screaming opens the door a little, trying to get in. He reached in and ripped off one of my arms, which I thought was kind of weird because I didn't even bleed, but he ripped off one of my arms. I was so close to the door that he wasn't able to get in all the way. In pain, I fought to get the door closed. When I did, I tried to lock it, which I thought I had already did, but finding out the door did not lock. Then I thought that maybe none of the doors in the house were able to lock, remembering my cousin was in the house before I had a chance to unlock the front door when my aunt had called. The man was still out there fighting to get in, and I was fighting to keep the door closed. My arm reappeared onto my body, and a song started playing loudly in the house. I don't remember the lyrics or the tune of the song, but basically what it was saying was that if I had never clicked on that Facebook post, that none of this would have never been happening. And now I must die, so I should just give in and let the man take me. That was basically what the whole song was saying. The song played for a short amount of time, and then it stopped playing. I'm still struggling to keep this door closed, but I'm getting weak. So the man is making his way in. I'm on the floor trying to use my legs to hold the door closed, while my grandma is still looking directly into my eyes, talking to me as if this wasn't happening at this moment. And I still couldn't understand anything she was saying, even though she was speaking loudly and speaking in English. All I know is that I was just reaching out to her, screaming for her to help me. The man finally gets in, grabbing me by the ankles, and begins to drag me out the door. Still screaming for help, I see that same smirk stretch across this man's face. And right before he can fully drag me out of the bathroom, I woke up. So, that is what happened in my dream last night. I wish that you guys can see it played out how it happened in my dream, because it makes more sense than me writing it down. It was kind of like a scary movie I was watching. It's a really creepy dream. I woke up and I was kind of scared, but it was broad daylight, so I decided to write this down. I had a whole different video that I was going to post today, but I decided to wait on that because I wanted to share this dream. Maybe somebody have some type of explanation for this. I know I have my own explanation for this, but it will be kind of interesting to see what other people might say about this. Yeah, so it was a really creepy dream. I think I'm gonna start a series of this, like the creepy dreams that I have. I'm gonna share them with you guys, see if anybody may get a message out of it, or if it tells them anything and they want to leave a comment in the description of what they think the dream may be. I know growing up I had a lot of sleep paralysis growing up. I had a lot of paranormal experiences happen in my life. I don't know why. Sometimes I think God is trying to send me a message to give out to others. And yeah, so I think I'm going to start a series with me having my weird, creepy, scary dreams, or, you know, any sleep paralysis I may have. I have a couple story times I have coming up on those that I remember. It's one of me actually seeing death, one hearing voices. Is kind of crazy, but I think I want to share those. I have so many. And yeah, just to see other people's reactions, see what they want to say. If anybody else have any paranormal experiences or weird creepy dreams, then just let me know. And yeah, so looking forward to doing that. Video was kind of all over the place. Remember, this just happened last night, so I just wanted to hurry up and get this out there before I go to work today. But yeah, that's basically it. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And I'll see you guys. Like, comment, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.